everyone. This is the Crimson Cure, welcoming you to the Crimson Tower, a place where we keep a feminine foot on the neck of the gynocracy, feminism, and black male misandry. So go ahead, pull up a chair, stay a while, and listen.
See, wherever I go, stay ready, stay alert, always prepared for whatever I see me. There's a seat right here, I can see from all angles. I'm ready. It's time to get down to business. Game time.
Hi, honey. I know you just made it to the library, but love of my life, my hero, my lion, you forgot your A game. So come home, take it, and then you can go and conquer the world, black man. Oh, and one more thing. Would it kill you to just wear some socks? I'm just saying. Love you. And can you bring home some milk?
Oh, man. She be killing me. Okay, I'll go back. I'm gonna get my A game. I'm not putting them socks on. I'm good. I'm fly. I'm fresh. I'm gonna stop at 7-Eleven and get some milk.
How's my Crimson Nice doing? How's my Crimson Nice doing? Everybody doing okay? Let's see who we got. We got Mogul, we got Panther God, we got Bookerona, we got Malika, we got Miss Sherry, we got Dr. Michelle, we got RG4, we got C, Marquise. So we got the whole A Game family in here. Hey, Third War, how you doing? Hey, Lance. Hey, Ruminant. Thank you so much, Dr. Michelle. We are officially crossed the threshold of 8,000 subscribers. So I want to thank each and every one of you for subscribing, for rocking with me, rolling with me. I definitely appreciate everyone. I appreciate everyone coming through and just participating with the channel and enjoying the content. I definitely enjoy giving you the content. So hopefully we can just keep that ball rolling and we can keep growing and growing and growing. So it's like awesome. Thank you so much, Dr. Michelle. Thank you, Third Ward. Thank you, Miss Sherry. I was like, because I looked at it this morning and I was like, Hey, Samuel, how you doing? I don't think I've ever seen you on, in the chat room. So welcome, welcome. Hey, blessed one. Thank you so much. Like, we get to 10,000, we're going to have a little YouTube party. We get to 10,000, we're going to have a YouTube party, y'all. I don't know what the YouTube party going to consist of, but we're going to have a YouTube party. See, do not get me started about Middle of Paradise, girl. Don't you know I want to look at some sunrises or some sunsets while I feel some sand through my toesies. Y'all know. Thank you, Eric. So congrats on the 8K subs, and A game is the truth. Thank you so much. Hey, Charity. I'm assuming you're a lady. Charity, I'm apologizing if that's not so. But welcome. Hey, Paul. Said been rocking since I was fish grease. Thank you. Y'all know, see, Sherry, I gotta get the hijabs coordinated with the maxi dresses and the maxi skirts. So I gotta get them coordinated. Y'all know, girl, bye-bye Chicago sirens. I'm so tired. Oh, I'm so tired of them ghetto bells. So ready to get out of Chicago. Like, I'm ready to permanently get out of Chicago. Like, real talk. Me and Chicago are finito. We are done. We are done. Hey, Complex, and thank you. I am done with Chicago. Like, done. Hey, Panda. Me and Chicago, we kaput. We kablooey. I'm going west. West, young man. I'm headed west because there's nothing on the East Coast but hurricanes and nor'easters in wintertime. So I'm done with wintertime. So we not going east. The Midwest air quality is trash. Plus the crime rate is trash. Plus Illinois is trash. So it's either going to be Arizona or Arizona or Arizona. One of the three. Washington, is there winter time in Washington? If there's a winter time in Washington, I'm not coming to Washington. I need somewhere where it's some heat, where there's no snow. It ain't nothing in Utah but Salt Lake City. I don't know about that, Ian. I preferably want somewhere where the cost of living is cheaper than Chicago. But I just want to get out of Chicago. I really do. Somewhere where I can Uber and I can do my YouTube. I can still make me some money. And I can just live. I just want to live, y'all. I just want to live. Yep, Limon, Costa Rica. Yup. Oh, no. I'm not coming to Tennessee. I got family down in Tennessee, but I'm not, It's too close to the Midwest. It's not far enough away. I can drive to Tennessee in about 6 hours. Nah, it's not far enough away. So I'm probably going to move west or southwest, basically. I don't really want to move to California, only under certain circumstances, because Uber in California does not have a good relationship. And if at any point Uber decides they don't want to be in California, I'm going to be in trouble. Yeah, plus the cost of living in California is higher than Illinois. Because I'm not moving to nobody's hood. I'm already kind of in the hood. I don't need to come somewhere and move in somebody else's hood. Because, see, I don't know what to expect in somebody else's hood. I know what's going on in Chicago hood. I know how to maneuver. You know what I'm saying? So going into somebody else's hood, that's a no-go. I'm gonna need to get in somebody's suburbs or something like that. Atlanta is aesthetically, it's not bad. Aesthetically, it's not bad. I don't know about that complex, because I can still pay a decent amount in rent and be in an okay place. You know, I don't need to go nowhere where I'm paying $1,500, $2K for rent and I'm still in the hood. I don't need to be nowhere where I'm paying $2K in the hood. We're not doing this. If I gotta hear ghetto bells, we're not doing this. I can stay here for this. See, it's all about the familiarity of the hood. See, you move wrong in the hood, you're going to get in trouble. The only reason why I can maneuver in Chicago hood because I grew up in it. So I know when, where, who, what time. See, I know where to go, where you definitely don't go. See what I'm saying? If I get to another hood, I'm not trying to learn that. You get caught up trying to learn it. My best bet probably is Arizona. My best friend will be very happy about that. You know, so. Christian said I can do better than Uber. I like doing Uber though. Uber, I don't have to clock in. So I'm good with anything I don't gotta clock in for. Because if I gotta clock in, that's not gonna be good. If I gotta clock in, that's gonna be no. It's gonna be a no. I don't like no clocking ins. The rain I don't mind. It's the wintertime that I can't do. I'm done with wintertime. Like, I'm legit done with wintertime. Yeah, Complex. I'm with you on that. I don't do schedules. If I didn't create that schedule, it's no. Thank you, everybody, for these cash apps. These are not even cash apps from today. These are cash apps from before. So thank you so much, everyone, for these cash apps. I definitely appreciate them very much. Yeah, I'm with Complex on that. These schedules, you have to be in by 9. Says who? And what you gonna do about it if I show up at 9:03? See, I don't need no little threats. You don't threaten me. You don't threaten me for $13.50 an hour. Boop, boop, boop. You don't threaten me for them little pieces, them little 2 little shillings you giving me that y'all about to tax me forever and a day on. Y'all leave me alone. All right, so what are we going to talk about today? Black women don't want no Build-A-Bear men. Am I right, ladies? We don't want no Build-A-Bear men. I don't want no man I got to build. I don't want no man that I got to get from the ground up. That's toe up from the floor up. I don't need no man that, you know, just need me and just depending on me and I gotta be the table. You see what I'm saying? Don't want no Build-A-Bear men. But is that all the men that seem to be around? Is Build-A-Bear men? Seem like we run into a lot of these men. Am I to believe that it's majority Build-A-Bear black men? And we can't do no better than that? Is that what we're saying? Are we saying that there's nothing else other than a Build-A-Bear black man that is available? That's what I want to know. Because when you look at social media and when you hear women talk about talk in social media, seem like these are all the men that they are running into. These Build-A-Bears. They swear to God, it ain't no other type of black man out there than a Build-A-Bear dude. It was one video that went viral where the lady was talking about, yeah, I gotta have 3 or 4 of you just to make up one guy. All you getting is Build-A-Bear. But there's a problem with that, right? Because what are you building him from? Where is he at and where are you in life that you call yourself building him? What is it that he needs that he does not have? That's what we got to ask ourselves. What is it that he does not have that you have that he needs from you? Hold on for one moment. Okay. So what are these men not having? And why are you having to build him? What are you building him to and from? Let's talk about first why you choose these types of guys. The first thing first is you choosing these types of guys because you're not worthy of a better type of guy. Okay? You're attracting and choosing Build-A-Bear men because you are not worthy of another kind of man. Because trust and believe, we are women, and when we believe that we are worth more than a certain kind of guy, we do not go for those types of guys. We always try to shoot above him. I don't deal with Build-A-Bears personally. I don't deal with men that's got to stay on me. I don't deal with homosexuals. I don't deal with men that don't have any ambition. He don't got no potential. He don't got nothing. I don't deal with men like that. And the reason why I personally do not deal with men like that is because I believe myself to be a worthier woman than that. I'm actually worthy to receive the 4 P's from a man. So I'm not going to take anything less than getting that from him. If he cannot give me provision, problem solving, protection, and procreation, we can't rock. Not in anything serious. We cannot rock. It's not gonna happen. Coming around talking about, man, I love you, girl. All because your other woman put you out. We not going. I'm not going. I'm not going. Because you only saying you love me because you feel like that'll soften me and let you stay here for an undetermined amount of time, funking up my bathroom and laying around scratching your balls on my couch. I'm not going. No. So because I feel that my value exceeds that, I do not accept that. My value as a feminine woman exceeds this type of behavior. So I'm not going to do it. Again, I'm not going. Okay? Because, listen, the 4 P's are very basic. Very basic. Let me just really drive that point home for everyone. The 4 P's are basic parts of male nature and are the basic things that men give to any and all that are underneath him. Whether that be women, children, men in some type of organizational setup where he's above them. Because if there's an organizational situation where a man is above another man, he's going to give him 3. He's going to give provision, he's going to give problem solving, and he's going to give protection. Right? So let's say it's a business situation. A man is running a business. He has male employees. He's going to give them provision. Not only is he signing their checks, but he's leading the way in the vision of the business and what he wants them to do, and the expectation as his employees, what they're supposed to do. He's supposed to give them the vision. He's supposed to have the foresight for the company. They do their designated jobs. He's going to give problem solving. If they come to him as the boss and say, hey boss, I don't know how to resolve this issue. I've run into an issue trying to do my job, and I don't know how to resolve these things. I need help. The boss is either going to help him personally, or he's going to direct him to where he can receive help. Protection. Listen, we have things in place where when you come in to work, you can feel as though you have a safe working environment, a safe, friendly work environment. I am going to instill rules and regulations that make sure that when you come in to work, this is a safe, stable environment for you to do your work in. Thank you, Ronan. Said F19 provides the 4 R's: regret, recklessness, revisionist history, and ringworms. Why you do that? Why did you say ringworms? And you know ringworms is real communicable. You know what I'm saying? That you can transform real simple. Ringworms, you could contract a ringworm fast too. It don't take nothing for somebody to give you that ringworm. Ooh, I hate ringworms. Last time I had a ringworm. Ooh, this was years and years and years ago. I don't even know how I got it, because probably from public transportation, because it was at one point we had no car. So we was back and forth on the bus, messed around, and I'm looking on my arm like, what's this little rash? I don't be getting rashes. What is that? Messed around, a couple of days later, it kind of formed out. I was like, we're not doing that. Hey, Alonzo. Yeah, we're not doing that. Thank you, Philip. Said keep up that work. Thank you so much, sweetheart. So, It's nasty, Sherry. Any type of little rat. I'm real squeamish. So any type of little rash, any type of little sores, I can't do it. I'll be ready to cut off that body part and just move on with my life. Can I just cut that off and just move on with my life, please? I'll just heal. I'll just try to heal. Because I can't take that kind of stuff on my body. Like, where did it even come from? Anyway. Like, I'm super squeamish about that. But in any case, let's get back to these Build-A-Bears, right? So if you are a woman that know that her value is above a Build-A-Bear, you do not accept that. So how do these women keep running into these same types of guys? Like I said, you're attracting these types of guys because you're not worthier than that. That is the level that you're on. See, what I need the ladies to understand is you attract the type of men that's on your level. And if you keep attracting bums, maybe you're a bum. You're a bum. You might not be sleeping on somebody else's couch, but your femininity is bummy. Your femininity bummy. Right? Because let's take a look. You want control over the relationship dynamic. So the first reason why you choosing these types of relationships is because you're just as much of a bum as he is. That's number one. Number two is you want control over the relationship dynamics. Let's see. I do believe that I have a chart. Let me fast forward with this little chart, right? Y'all see the chart, right? Y'all remember this chart? You are trying to have control over the relationship dynamics. That would be the followership. Okay? It's independent. The relationship is reverential. You want him to revere you. You want to be in a position to be worshipped in this relationship where the very ground you walk on, he got to kiss it in order to have his livelihood be paid for and managed by you. You want to be free in the relationship. You feel as though as long as you are in control of the relationship dynamics, that you are not held to any account for whatever's going on in the relationship because you're the leader, i.e. you're the tyrant. And it is a gynocratic relationship type. He's in the follower position and you as the woman are in the leadership position. Okay? So this is what you want. You want this kind of relationship, which is why you keep going for the Build-A-Bear. The lie is that you claim I got with him because I saw potential. But let's call out that lie before I get back to how masculine you are. And this is why you like this type of relationship. Because you being in a followership type of situation, it is you being in your masculine space. can we say Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade? That is a followership. The only difference is that Dwayne Wade is not a Build-A-Bear. She's not waiting on him to get some type of money or whatever. She's in that followership position because she liked being a man. She like Gabrielle Union like being a man. She about 50 years old, so she used to being a man. And she likes doing that. She likes the masculine position. I wouldn't be surprised if she liked the masculine position in other ways as well. Okay? But we're not going to go there. That's speculation. We're not going to go there. But before I even get to the cap about you want to see him have potential, that is a lie. Because in the back of y'all mind, the women who be going for these little Build-A-Bear dudes, in the back of your mind, you know these relationships are not going to work. So you said this is yet another way to set black men up for failure. Because you expect him to fail you in these relationships. And one way to ensure that he fails you in the relationship is to get a Build-A-Bear man, because he doesn't have anything to hold over you. He doesn't have any account to hold you to. He doesn't have a fire to hold your feet to. Because he is coming in need of you for something. So you are holding the cards in this situation. And while you may enjoy the power dynamic of that, you already know this relationship isn't going to work. First of all, because since you're in the position of controlling the relationship dynamics, it's not going to work because you're going to call it quits at some point. We women, we like calling relationship quits. We will call the quits on a relationship because he made us mad this morning. We will end a whole marriage behind an argument about eggs in the morning. This is why traditionally the Most High did not put the control of marriage and divorces in the hands of women. Because all I got to do is come in the bathroom one more again, and it's steamed up. The hell you done shaved all over the sink. After I done cleaned it this morning, or last night before we went to bed, you woke up, got up this morning, got up first, messed up the whole bathroom. Now, before I could take a shower, I got to clean it again, get your dirty socks, and clean. I'm ready to call relationship quits. Okay? We women, that's what it is. Am I lying? Ladies can tell me, am I lying about that? This is why, with the advent of no-fault divorce, the divorce rate went up, and it's majority women that are doing the divorces. That's what it is. Again, this is why traditionally the Most High did not give women the power over marriages and divorces. We get mad at them. We ready to throw it in the trash. Now that don't last but about an hour. Then we ready to get them back out the trash. You see what I'm saying? That don't last long. But we're emotional. We emotional creatures. So therefore, that's what we're going to do. So you know you ready to call the relationship quits if he don't do everything you say. Now I find it to be ironic that when you are in charge of the relationship, you want him to have submission. You will give and present a list to this man of everything that you want him to do. Anywhere from taking out the trash at 2 p.m. to don't bring your car back without gas in it, to he better check in when he leave. You want to be able to do the Google Maps, see what I'm saying? Following his location and all of that. You want to be able to do all of that. That's what you want to be able to do. You want submission from this man. And if he does not give it, you do not have a lot of mercy on calling this relationship off. And he definitely better not do something like talk to another chick, whether he cheating with her or not. He got to follow your rules according to social media. You need all his passwords and all of that. You got a whole list of stipulations about what you need him to do, what you want him to do while you are in control of the relationship. So I find it ironic that when you are in a position of following and he is in the position of leadership, you find it unacceptable that he has a list of things for you to do. He don't want you coming in after a certain hour. Them little thought friends you gotta knock that off with them. Okay? I find it that it's ridiculous that you think that's a controlling thing, and it's wrong. It's wrong for him to require things of you in a relationship where he runs the dynamic of that relationship. You think it's a controlling thing when he say get them two little thoughts that you got for friends? No. You will never have them in my business, in my house, and in your ear about what's going on with me and you. When he tell you he need the house clean every day, when he tell you stop going outside with that bonnet on because you're not about to represent him and his household and his leadership with no bonnet on, you're not about to be seen all out and about in the neighborhood looking like who done it and what fuck coming out of his house. You're not gonna have his kids looking like anything. Bet not nobody hear you cussing and clowning and ranting and raving up and down the street. We not doing that. Ain't nobody about to see you all off up in these clubs all on the weekend like you don't belong to nobody, like you ain't got no man. Like you ain't got no responsibilities at this house. You need to be in this house at a decent hour. Tending to it, tending to me, tending to these kids, tending to our vision, tending to stuff. You got stuff to do, ma'am. Now you find that to be controlling. But you do it in these build-a-bum relationships. Because you like the power dynamic of the relationship. But you know it's gonna fail. And there's a couple of reasons why you know it's gonna fail. The first reason that you know it's going to fail is you're going to call it quits because you're going to get tired. And the reason why you get tired is because every woman is looking for the 4 P's. And by definition, these so-called Build-A-Bear men can't give you that. He's not giving you provision. That's what you're giving him. He's not solving your problems. That's what you're doing for him. There may or may not be any protection going on. And the only thing that he's giving you is the D, the procreation. So you are only getting a quarter of the things that we basically are looking for in men. You're getting 25% of that. And that's not enough. That's not enough for you, and that's not enough for no woman. And you know that. Now let's get to the cap about you see potential in him. No, you don't. Because when you got with this man, he didn't have a vision. He doesn't have a vision. He got hopes and dreams, perhaps, but not a vision. See, when men have hopes and dreams, they can talk about what they want to do, but they don't make no plan as to how to get to that. Men that have a vision, it start as a hope. But then what they start doing is setting their life up so that that dream can actually start becoming a reality for them. Am I lying, guys? I need the guys for this one. A man, it's not a vision until he starts setting his life up to secure that vision. That's when it's a vision. Other than that, it's a hope and a dream. When a man has a vision for something, that means he has said to himself, this is my purpose or part of my purpose. So what do I need to do to get from here to there? Might be a long road, but I'm ready. So how do I fulfill my vision? Okay, step number 1. I need this. I need to do this. I need to do this. These are the short-term goals that I need to be able to achieve, because by achieving these short-term goals, I could put myself in position here. Once I'm in my position here, I can go from here to this point. I can work. It'll take me about 4 years, 5 years to do this. Then I can set myself up financially. Then I can set myself up. I'm probably going to need to move within the next 5 to 8 years. Probably going to have to do 2 moves. So I may have to move that, or it may be, you know what? Let me go to the military. Let me get a skill set, or let me go to school. Let me get a degree, or whatever the case may be. Whatever it is that he's saying to himself, how he needs to get to from point A to point B, which is his vision. That is when it is a vision. When he's not just sitting around thinking about it, talking about it, when he's actually setting himself up that this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. So you're not looking to him to get this so-called, I'm looking at the potential. Because let's understand one thing about the ladies today. You have a messed up value system. Your value system is rooted in the gynocracy. It is rooted in feminism. So you only value this. You only value the external 5. You yourself are missing the internal 5. You yourself have low spiritual value. You yourself have a low health value, because too many of you are overweight and you don't care about it. You got Lizzo out here talking about it's gonna be a big girl summer. Girl, ain't you got enough? Ain't you done had enough? You just got through crying on social media about how don't nobody love you. You don't even love you. Trying to talk about you having a big girl summer. You need to have a Caesar salad summer. You need to have a ketogenic diet summer. You need to have a sit-up summer. Okay? You need to have a kettlebell summer. A jumping jack summer. A fruit smoothie minus all the sugar summer. Talking about you having a big girl summer. Girl, don't nobody want to hear that. You need to have a 2-mile everyday summer that you're walking or running or something. Anyway, so you don't have good health value. Your family value shot because you don't even have support systems. Where are your family members? Do they even mess with you at all? Your appearance value shot. You just got, it's still going on social media pushing back against Monique about bonnets and house shoes outside. We should dress how we want to dress. Girl, bye. Don't nobody want to hear that mess. Your dwelling is out of control. You running around here and got not a damn piece of reputable furniture in your whole house. Talking about you want to have a hot girl summer. Where he gonna come smash you at? On that little dirty, dusty, nasty little hardwood floor? Girl, if you don't knock it off. So you ain't looking for no potential because you don't have none of the internal 5 and he don't either. And even if he did, you wouldn't be able to recognize it because you don't have it. So you're looking for him to what? Have mobility? He ain't doing nothing but mobile all around your living room. His mobility is restricted to how well he can run on the newest Madden game. Stop playing with me today. His education, it ain't that much. He's not reading at whatever the last grade level he was on. Okay? His profession, he ain't got now. His leisure, that's all he do. Is lay around, smoke weed, talk mess, try to bang you out, keep you halfway satisfied so he can have somewhere to sleep. And a car to drive. Wealth, he ain't gonna get none of that because he ain't got the other 9. So that's not him selling them little 3 5s. That's not gonna get no wealth. Okay? That's not no wealth, y'all. Him selling them little 3 5s is not wealth. I'm going to tell you why the Build-A-Bear have the quote-unquote audacity to cheat on you. I'm going to tell you something. Men do not want women to build them. Now, y'all can say I'm lying, but I ain't. Men do not like women to build them. They don't like you. They may need something from you at this point in time in their life, but they don't like you. And they don't like you not necessarily all the time because you're this horrible person. But it is emasculating to them. Because not only are they in a position of dependence, but they know you rub it in their faces also. It's not the help that they are receiving from you is not coming from a place of love. It's coming from a place of control and resentment towards them. And it's coming from a place of knowing and feeling like that you view them as failures. This is why they go to other women and they ride around that woman in your car and they spend your money on that other woman because in her eyes, she don't see him like that. See, she don't know that's your car and your money. She sees him as a guy that's coming around that's able to do something for her. not her do something for him. So he like her because that resentment element is not there. She don't see him like you see him. There is only one situation that I am aware of where men will tolerate a woman being in that position. And that's if you have already been with him when he was up. Something happened and you pulled the weight for a little while. If you did that out of love for him and you didn't rub his face in it and there was no resentment to that, when he get back on his feet, you about to get showered, because that's when he is like, I don't resent her and I know she didn't resent me. She held me down. She held me down. So now she's more valuable in my eyes. She's more valuable in my eyes now, because now I know that I have a woman that when the chips is down, she's not looking at me like she gonna kick me to the curb. She had my back at a time where I needed somebody to have my back. That's the only situation that I'm aware of where men don't resent you for actually helping them. And the only reason that that is so is because the relationship did not start there. It started with him on top, not you. But if your relationship is predicated on you taking care of him, he don't like that. He may need it, he may stay around, but he don't really like that. And this is why after you build him, he leave, because he already know that the resentment that you have for him is never gonna go away. No matter what he do, no matter how he rises, you're always gonna go back to, remember when you had to sleep on my couch? Remember when I had to feed you? Remember when you didn't have nothing? You're gonna throw that up in his face. He not ever gonna live that down. That's why you don't build no man. That's why you don't build no man. You don't build him because there is a resentment. Listen, we are not designed to take care of men in the way that men take care of women. We can't do that. Thank you, Ruminant. Say you preach my life with your words. That's why I rock with my wife the long way. Exactly. See, women understand sacrificial love. Women understand it. We understand love. We understand protection and problem solving and provision. You know who we do it for? You know who it come naturally to? Who do women do this for? When do women understand this? Y'all tell me in the chat room. Who do we do this? We do this for children. Why? Because our authority flows down to them. We have authority over them. They are weaker than us. We got enough provision and foresight to cover children. We got enough problem solving skill to solve our children's problems. We got protection instinct. I die and kill somebody for mine. We done seen mother bears. Don't ever come for my children. I don't care how big they get. Don't ever. And I'm not talking about these ratchets out here that don't really care about their kids. I'm talking about mothers. Real mothers. You had better not come for my children. Ever. You will see another side, and you're not gonna like none of it. We understand that. It's just that our authority flow down, not up. We're not in authority over men. They don't need our protection. They don't need our provision. They don't need our problem solving. They don't need that. The only thing they need from us is the procreation part. This is why it's so easy for them to do it for women. Because even though we're both adults, their authority flows down to us. So they're able to give us those things and not feel selfish about it. Because we're able to give it to children and don't feel selfish about it. We are selfless with children. I raised them. I understand that maternal instinct. I have went hungry, and watched my babies eat. With a smile on my face. I didn't complain to nobody. I didn't make them feel no type of way. Some of them times I lied to them and said I had eaten something before, so they ain't got to worry about it. Don't save me none. And let them eat. And I smiled about it because my babies was eating. So women understand it. We just understand it flowing down. Men are able to give this to women, and it's more difficult for women to go up because our authority don't cover men. We're not authorities over men. Generally speaking, women as a collective are not authorities over men in the collective. We're just not. So when you get into these build-a-bear situations, you're putting yourself in a situation that is unnatural to you. This is why the relationship failed, and you know it's gonna fail. Because we are unable to, on a continuous basis, take care of men and not feel no type of way about it. It's just not in us to do. I don't care how selfless you are as a woman. I don't care if you really love them. You're not going to be able to always do that. That's why the Most High didn't put us in that position in the first place. Because we get tired of doing what? Covering for an individual that my authority don't go over. I take care of you, but you're not in a position that's beholden to do nothing that I want you to do. Because ultimately, masculinity carries authority over femininity. I don't have no authority over you, but I'm taking care of you, but I can't tell you nothing. I don't have no leadership or no structure for you. This is why it always goes crazy. It always go left. 100% it go left. Because whether I'm taking care of you or not, you're a dude. At some point, you're going to get to a point where you don't need me to do that. And you're going to branch off on your own. And then I'm going to be like, well, what was that? We not made for that. So you as women putting yourself in positions where you're doing this, you're setting yourself up for failure. And you're setting him up for a failure. And you will have a baby by him in this situation and then expect the ridiculous standards. Then you get mad and then say all black men ain't sugar honey iced tea because you dealt with something that was on your level. He wasn't ish because you ain't. Because you wanted a man like that. You wanted to be in control. But you didn't like it that he didn't have the 4 P's to give you, which is actually basic. So the foundation of the relationship simply was not there. Because why? Women do not make structures. We abide by structures. We don't create them. A relationship ran by you is chaotic. Women are not designed to be leaders because in our chaos, it is too easy for us to become tyrants. Women become tyrants when we are the leaders. This is why single mother-led households are many times abusive. Thank you, sheep. Said cook. Thank you, sweetheart. This is why many times these single mother-led black households are abusive because women will become tyrants with no leadership, with no system, order, and structure. We don't have it in us. We do not have it in us to lead. We're not going to lead. We ain't leading, we just in the front. There's a difference. We're not leading anything, we just standing in the front. Men with good leadership have balance. That is what women lack when we don't have any system, order, or structure. We begin to lack balance. That is what a tyrant really is. Person that's in a leadership position with no balance. No checks, no balances. I do what I want, when I want, how I want, to who I want. You put yourself in a position of failure every single time because you're living by a feminist gynocentric value system that does not value black men, that look to them to fail. So you will readily go into positions and situations where they're already at a disadvantage. because you look for them to remain in disadvantaged positions. It's your value system that is attracting these men that don't have the 10 life values together. Because you don't got them together. I guarantee you, if you had the 10 life values together for yourself, you would not even attract these kinds of men, because they would understand intrinsically that I don't have anything to offer her. I cannot give her provision. I do not have enough foresight. I cannot problem solve for her. I cannot really protect her. The only thing I can do is have sex with her. And a woman of that caliber deserves more than that and expects more than that. And so many of them men will just avoid you. They just won't check for you. Because it ain't nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do with her. Wonderful woman. I ain't got nothing for her. I ain't got no system and order and structure in my life. So I can't impose one on her. My life is in chaos and shambles. So what I'm going to do with her? So when you become a better woman, you won't have to worry about these low-level, low-ranking dudes trying to come for you to do anything for you, because you become all but invisible to that man. And you begin to become visible to men that have this type of structure, but you don't like moving up. See, you claim you leveling up, but really you never level up, because in order to get the type of man you claim you want, you're gonna have to come with something. You're gonna have to come with your femininity. You're gonna have to bring it. All that you say you about, you're going to have to be about it then for real. Because he looking for it. Ain't going to be no, you can get me and I'm this type of man. I make this type of money. I got the 10 life values. I got leadership. I'm handsome. I'm this, I'm that. And you can just come over here any old type of way. No, ma'am. No. Talked about it yesterday. You're going to have to bring your femininity, and I mean bring it all. Or don't talk to me. Because I expect something. I'm not a high value man. I'm a man with high value. Don't let it go over your head. Because I'm not a high value woman. I'm a woman with high values. Let me address something. Handsome bums bag cute women all the time. Am I talking about cute women? Or am I talking about women with high values? Or did I make a distinction between the types of women that deal with build-a-bums? Did I not make a distinction of those women? Because they have a low amount of femininity. Their personal market value is low. Their belonging market value is low. Their friendship market value is low. Their marital market value is low. See, us being pretty women is just part. That's just one part. Do women want to be pretty? Yes, every woman wants to be pretty. Every woman wants to be looking good and be perceived as a good-looking woman, a beautiful woman. Every woman wants to be perceived that way because we're women. We're designed for that. We're designed to appeal physically to men. That's part of even why our bodies are made the way they're made. But what we have to do as women is we have to understand that there's more to us. It has to be. We cannot only be pretty. Because no matter how beautiful you are or how beautiful you remain, the beauty will fade. Even if you remain beautiful into older age, we can look at people like Nicole Murphy. We can look at people like Angela Bassett. Beautiful young. Angela is what, in her 60s? She beautiful now. Nicole is what, in her 50s? She's still pretty. She's still fine. She's still in shape. But she don't look like she did when she was 25. She don't look like she did when she was 22. And I'm using those examples because we know how those women look. And those women are generally regarded as beautiful women, both younger, in their younger years and in their older years. You would be hard pressed to find somebody that say Angela Bassett ain't still pretty. You'd be hard pressed to find somebody to tell you Nicole Murphy is not still pretty. But as women, we have more to do than be pretty. Pretty gets you in the door, but it won't keep you there. Pretty is part of the sexual market value. That's a fifth of what we need to be actually bringing to the table as women. The other 4 is what actually lasts beyond the beauty. Who we are as women and our personal market value. See, the sexual market value will go down as we get older. Even if we remain beautiful, we won't be as beautiful. But the value of our womanhood should shoot up. And when I talked about this before, I brought up Camille Cosby, an old woman now. An old woman now. Sexual market value is not. Nobody thinks about her in that manner, except for Bill. But the value of her womanhood through the roof. It's nearly untouchable now. Especially the Bill, because she has proven over and over again her personal market value, her belonging market value, her friendship market value, her marital market value. She's proven that. And good women always will prove that out. May not be as beautiful as I was the day you met me, but I'm a better woman than I was the day you met me. This is what we're trying to understand over here on the Crimson Cure when it comes to women. What our true value is. Women who get stuck on the carousel. Women who get stuck with Build-A-Bear men. These low value, low hanging fruit, low level relationships, situationships, ain't never been married to nobody. No man has ever thought to himself, she's worth the time, toll, trouble, and threat. These are the women who have truly low value. This is why they're getting stuck in these different parts of their lives. This is not all the men's fault. This is not all just the fault of the guys. And I need the ladies to understand that. This is not all the time the men, what they not doing. Well, what, you know, the common denominator in life is you. The common denominator to all them failed relationships you've been in has been you, Miss Lady Ma'am. All of them dudes that you figure was bums and wasn't ish, you know, they was attracted to you. And you went for it. For however long you went for it, for whatever reason you went for it. You went for it. So what we not gonna do is play a game like it's just all the men and we sitting here innocent, you know what I'm saying, wonderful feminine flowers, and these men are just trampling all over us for no reason. No. You are attracting these dudes for some kind of reason. And it's about time a mirror get held up. Hold it up to yourself. So you can figure out why you always attracting trash. Because you know, filth come from filth and go to filth. When you filthy and you trash, when your womanhood is trashy, then you gonna attract trashy men. When you ain't about nothing as a woman, and trust and believe it's a bunch of you out there that ain't about nothing. You calling yourself about getting a bag and this, that, and the third, that ain't about nothing. That's not about your femininity. You're not a woman about your business. Excuse me. You're not a woman about your business. You running around here trying to constantly get a bag and ain't no man in sight. You not about your business. Because we quick to look at a man funny when he can't get no woman. What about a woman that can't get no man? What's wrong with you? I was looking at a tweet today. And it was a black woman that had quoted another woman's tweet and was trying to make fun of him. Because it was like I guess she was putting her credentials as a woman. She said, I'm a black woman, I'm single, I don't have children, I've never had an abortion, I'm fit, I'm feminine, I'm friendly, you know, and she listed a couple of other things. And they was trying to make fun of her. Look at her, she'll pick me. Why she gotta put she ain't never had no abortion? Why she gotta put she ain't got no kids? Was she trying to shame black women that ain't got no kids? And what she trying to do? And what? And it's like, are you mad? You mad because those are the things that she can put on her dating resume and you can't? This is why I don't put no stock into the sisterhood. Because y'all are trash. The sisterhood is trash. That's why I don't like it. That's why I don't put myself in it. That's why I don't try to be in it. Y'all are trash. And they sat there and tried to laugh at that woman. But I didn't see nothing wrong with what she wrote. You just mad because you got 6 kids and not a ring in sight. Ain't no man out of all them baby daddies, not one of them wanted you. That say more about you than it say about them. It say more about you that you my age. I just turned 43 this year. And you ain't never been in a long-term relationship. You ain't never been with no man 10 years or more. So that means a man never looked at you and said, you know what? She's worth time, toll, trouble, and threat. If he thought you was worth the time and the toll, when he got the trouble and threat, he got out of there. Oh, no. I'm not doing this. When it got to your trouble and your threat, he skedaddled. All right? And y'all, the sisterhood is trash because any woman that is of any traditional mindset on how to be a woman, you call her a pick-me. She's a pick-me when she want to be feminine. Because you so used to being masculine that you can't even understand a woman that's just being feminine. She's just being a woman. Running around here talking about, these pick-me's don't be having no man. That's because we don't go out and get any type of gutter snipe dude just to say we got some D in the house. Hello? If you don't see us married, that means we're in position to actually be married. We're gonna be picked by somebody, but what we not doing is running through these dudes just to tell somebody we got a D somewhere around. We ain't picking up trash talking about, well, he's some kind of man, because we not desperate. You desperate. You the one that can't figure out how to sit down for 2 weeks without some man's attention on you because you don't like sitting with yourself because you trash. You don't even like your own company. So you got to have a rotation of somebody to talk to because you can't sit there by yourself and be content. That's what I will tell you about a lioness. That's what I will tell you about a so-called pick-me. We are content enough in our femininity to rest in it without a man around. You would dust off any F-19 just to say it's a man around you. And he don't even like you. Least when we get a man, he love us. I double dog dare you to get one love you. And don't resent you. When he can't wait to get away from you. Real women, since y'all like to throw out what a real man to do, a real woman know how to chill. She know how to relax. A real woman ain't extra thirsty for any dude with you know what I'm saying? To come around and just slang something on her, just put something on me. Just text me or something. A real woman ain't thirsty. A real woman like her own company too. A real woman likes herself and loves herself. Therefore, it's not difficult for a man to come along and like and love her. I'm okay with me. I like me. Me be cool. Okay? You the one can't last 5 minutes. Thank you, my love is divine. Thank you, sweetheart. So with that, I might get on up out of here. I want to thank everybody for coming through. Oh, y'all know Father's Day coming up, right? So I don't know what nobody is waiting on. It's what? Tuesday? That's what it is? It's already Tuesday? So you definitely want to get on the ball and become part of the A-Game family, right? Right? Which is, this is A-Game. Listen. This addresses men's overall health, right? The best gift that you can give yourself as a man, and ladies, the best gift that you can give the men in your family, be he your father, your son, your husband, or your best friend, is the gift of better health. This addresses a man's overall health by addressing his blood flow, which takes care of his vitality, his energy, his strength, and his libido. With 21 wonderful herbs, we don't have anything in here that is artificial. We don't have sugar, artificial sweeteners, anything that's going to make them crash, or any of that stuff. All right, this is natural, it's herbal, and if you want to be part of the A-Game family, super simple. All you got to do is go into the description box, click the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com, and you can get a 10% discount using the code Kendra10, Kendra, the number 10, at checkout, and then you can have your box of A-Game on the way to you for Father's Day. All right? Okay. So with that being said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. I want to thank everyone for contributing through Super Chat, through Cash App, and just chatting with me today. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, Crimsonites. Hey, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor, who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.